Okay, back again. So what you're looking at is what I got done in the limited time I had yesterday. So this isn't ground yet, obviously. Nice and thick welds there. So I've just tried to follow the contour of that over there. This is slightly low here, so I'm going to have to put it like a spacer or a standoff, just to bring it up slightly. And I've realised that this is too high here, so I'm going to have to cut along here with a thick disc and on the other side, and then whack it down so it sort of gets more of a curved shape, and then weld it back up, because I've got a feeling that the floor goes to about here. So if you follow this line out, and if you look along, I think I'm a little too high just here. I might be able to notch it, I suppose, but I'll probably be tackling that today. I'm going to leave this. So what I did here was, it's in about 5 pieces. So you got this one, then this one here, and then this is just a filler piece. Because what I did is, when I put this one in and this one in, I back welded it from the back and got into this and the tube as well. So it's really dug in there, and there's a lot of thick welding on the front as well. And I also welded it on the inside. But yeah, and then this piece is just a filler that went on top, and then I welded that. So this, and then this was a piece that I had here, and it came right up, but it was way too flat. So what I did is I cut down on an angle. I took a paper template from that side and then transferred it over to here, and then worked out where I needed to go. So then I cut along that line, and then if you imagine, this is the piece I cut along the top as well, and then left all of this top section. I figured this would be the best way for me to get that right angle, the right curve, because I can just bend this now and then just fill in my pieces as I go. But that's more for when I get further along. So I want to sort of just tackle this center part now and get it tied in over there, and then clean this up, and then get that piece set up, and then probably rust treat it the rest, and then give it some paint, and that way I know I'm right to move forward from there. But this section here, I'm not dead certain exactly where it's all supposed to be just yet, so I know it looks a bit rough, but this is all going to get cut away. This was just a scrap piece that I had, and it's just giving me that extra distance at the bottom, because it was obviously flat there, so I needed an angle, and now it's drawing it in. It's slightly thinner over there than 100 mils. It's about 85 to 90, so that's exactly the same width there now. And then I can just pie cut this and bring it up to match that other side, like that, and then fill in. It's not ideal, but I think it'll be okay. It's nearly 3 mil thick steel, so it's definitely a lot more than what was there originally, considering you got the boxed in section as well. I don't know whether it was designed to have a little bit of flex at the back. I don't see why it would, but I'm not going to have any flex at all, because this is going to be quite sturdy. that'll probably be one of the last things I end up doing after I've got the panels on. I think I really don't need that just yet anyway. It's just going to add to length to the garage that I don't really have, so I think I'm just going to leave it for now. And considering that one's bent anyway, so I can't really work off of it. I've got the shape, but I haven't got dimension, so I might leave it till I've got a gearbox and a motor in it, and then start making my tins for the side. That should give me more reference anyway for where I've got to be. But apart from that, it's just a matter of a lot of cleaning this morning, cleaning all of this up in here. This is all really good steel now still. It's perfect. Covered in grease. So sometimes grease works well. It does a good job of protecting. So I think it even stopped the salt water getting in, because this steel isn't even rusty at all. So but up here where there obviously wasn't any grease at all, it's just pitted away. Yeah, so another thought I had was to get another piece of tube and cut a section and lay it over this and then weld around it to give it strength again. But I think once I put that box in plate there, it'll bring it back. Yeah, so I'll bring around the other side, you can see. But it's not ground down either yet, so it's just still rough. But yeah, so this has got to be cleaned off and then filled in. And none of the underside is done all the way along, so this is all still, once it's flipped over then I can get that side. But yeah, rough, but it'll do the job. I'll bring you back.